was turned again as his other flesh, which had to be melanin and pigment, having color. Look at Numbers 12 and 10. See that right there is something that you did. You know, that scared Israel, which is leprosy. Like you say, leper is white as snow, which is just like the palm of your hand or the bottom of your feet. But let's read this.
The book of Numbers, chapter 12, verse 10. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle. And behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow.
See? She became what?
Leprous.
Became leprous. Miriam, that's Moses' sister, became leprous, white as snow, because everybody say, because he married the Ethiopian. No, it was because her and Aaron was saying the Most High dealing with them like he dealing with Moses. That was the problem right there. He heard that. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Miriam became leprous, white as snow.
She became leprous, how?
White as snow.
Just like the Most High showed Moses this miracle.
Come on.
Put your hand in your bosom. Put his hand in his bosom. When he took it out, boom, it was just like the palm of his hand. Or white as snow, whiter than that. You see what I'm saying? He turned him leprous. Read.
And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous.
He looked upon her and she was leprous. Read.
And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my master, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us.
So this is a sin. This is not something that the Most High, is glorified with. He said it's a sin to be turned leprous. Read.
Wherein we have done foolishly.
They have done foolishly. Read.
And wherein we have sinned.
And wherein they have sinned. Read.
Let her not be as one dead.
So to be leprous, you are as one dead. Read.
Of whom the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out of his mother's womb.
Yeah. And the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out of his mother's womb. Don't have the same layer of flesh that we have. Now get another one in 2 Kings, the 5th chapter. And about Gehazi. He gonna try and, receive the money and receive the garments and all the benefits that Elijah said, I don't want it, this is all praise to the Most High, you know what I mean? But Gehazi, he gonna run and get all the presents from him, right? When he said, I don't need that, it's power of the Most High did this to you. Cured, name it. But let's read verse 27. 2 Kings 5 and 27.
The book of 2 Kings chapter 5 verse 27. The leprosy thereof of Naaman shall cleave unto thee, and unto thy seed forever.
How long?
Forever.
Forever, man. Read.
And he went out from his presence a leper, as white as snow.
Right, so that's not a blessing. That's a curse. You have people that could be born on this earth. The leprosy thereof of Naaman shall cleave unto thee, and unto thy seed forever. You see? So they will come out leprous too. Just as the Edomites are. So just keep that in mind. Elisha, he said, I ain't want to deal with that. I'm not, it's all praise to the Most High. But Gehazi said, I'll go. I'll deal with it. I want to get all I can get. Let me get them rewards, man. So, let's go back to Exodus 3.
4.
4, right? Chapter 4.
8. The book of Exodus chapter 4 verse 8.
And
it shall come to pass, if they will not believe thee, neither hearken to the voice of the first sign, that they will believe the voice of the latter sign.
That's right. Because he said, hey man, you throw your staff down there, turn to a snake, they don't believe that. You put your hand into your bosom like this, and you pull it out and turn white. So they gonna believe that side. Go get 1 Corinthians 1 and 22.
1 and 22.
Yeah.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 1, verse 22. For the Jews require a sign.
There it is. That's all we need. That's what they gonna believe that sign. So let's continue.
The book of Exodus, chapter 4, verse 9. And it shall come to pass, if they will not believe also these two signs, neither hearken unto thy voice, that thou shalt take of the water of the river and pour it upon the dry land. And the water which thou takest out of the river shall become blood upon the dry land.
So you take the water out of the river, you pour it on the dry land, it's going to turn into blood. Go ahead.
And Moses said unto the Most High, Wahamashiach Yahushua, O my master, I am not eloquent, neither heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech and of a slow tongue.
I mean, he stuttered. You see what I'm saying? He was slow of speech and of a slow tongue. So I'm not eloquent. I can't speak very well. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And the Most High, Wahamashiach Yahushua, said unto him, Who hath made man's mouth?
Say, who made your mouth? Go ahead.
Or who maketh the dumb, or deaf, or the seeing, or the blind? Have not I the Most High?
Hear that? He said, I make the dumb. I, the Most High, make the deaf. I, the Most High, make those that can see. And I, the Most High, make those that are blind. Come on.
Verse 12. Now therefore go, and I will be with thy mouth, and teach thee what thou shalt say.
He said, go, and I'm going to be your mouth, and I'm going to teach you what you should say to the children of Israel, read, and to Pharaoh, read.
And he said, O my master, send, I pray thee, by the hand of him whom thou wilt send. And the anger of the Most High was kindled against Moses. And he said, Is not Aaron the Levite thy brother? I know that he can speak well. And also, behold, he cometh forth to meet thee. And when he seeth thee, he will be glad in his heart.
Right. Say, Aaron can speak well. Can he? He coming because you see what it said, the anger of the Most High was kindled against Moses. Because he's trying to talk back. And he said, O my master, send, I pray thee, by the hand of him whom thou wilt send. You know? Go ahead, verse 15.
And thou shalt speak unto him, and put words in his mouth. And I will be with thy mouth, and with his mouth, and will teach you what ye shall do.
He said, man, I'm going to tell you what you should do and what you should say, and you tell Aaron. Go ahead.
Verse 16.
Just like it is from the throne of the Most High, like I was telling you earlier. Right? Most High, speak to Hamashiach Yahushua, to the angel, to us. So he said, hey, I'm going to speak to you through the Spirit. The angel, because that's the angel speaking to him. Angel of the Most High. We know that in Exodus 3 and 2. So I'm going to speak to you through the angel, and you speak to your brother, and he's going to say the words eloquency to Pharaoh. Read.
Order. Verse 16. And he shall be thy spokesman unto the people. And he shall be, even he shall be to thee instead of a mouth. And thou shalt be to him instead of a power, instead of the Most High power.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt take this rod in thine hand, wherewith thou shalt do signs. And Moses went and returned to Jethro, his father-in-law, and said unto him, Let me go, I pray thee, and return unto my brethren which are in Egypt, and see whether they be yet alive. And Jethro said to Moses, Go in peace. And the Most High Wahamashiach Yahushua said unto Moses in Midian, Go, return into Egypt, for all the men are dead which sought thy life.
He said, go back to Midian because all the men that sought his life is dead. They're dead. Go ahead.
And Moses took his wife and his sons and set them upon an ass, and he returned to the land of Egypt. And Moses took the rod of the Most High in his hand. And the Most High Wahamashiach Yahushua said unto Moses, When thou goest to return into Egypt, see that thou do all those wonders before Pharaoh, which I have put in thine hand. But I will harden his heart, that he shall not let the people go.
So he said, hey, I'm going to harden Pharaoh's mind so he will not let the people go. All of this is to make the Most High a name. Period. Hardening Pharaoh's heart, his mind, so that he won't let the people go. Just like he's going to do in the plagues he's going to plague this place with. Remember he said he's going to destroy the sinful kingdom from off the face of the earth? But plagues going to come. Like you see plagues coming now. It's going to get worse and worse. It's just, he said it's going to be like a woman in travail, like a woman having a baby. You're going to see these disasters happening closer and closer and closer together. The more they afflict us, the more they're going to see the disasters happening to them over and over and over again. They're going to be ready to let us go. It's going to be too late. Moshe Shai coming like a thief in the night. You're going to know when he's coming. So it's best to be, like you better read the real story. And how, you know, Pharaoh set up Joseph. You know, and we read about how Daniel and his companions was set up. You see what I'm saying? But we know the end result in this kingdom. So it's all going to be in the power of the Most High, because he ruleth in the kingdom of men. No matter what they think they're going to do, you know what I mean? It's all from the Most High. He the one that wound, he the one that heal, he the one that kill, he the one that make alive. Like I said, hey, what he said? He just said, I'll make the deaf. What he say? I'll make the deaf and the blind, the ones that can see, the ones that do all of that. The dumb, you see what I'm saying? So the ones can't hear, he the one that bring people on the earth as such. You know, we don't know. That's why I get John the 9th chapter. See, we said we trying to figure things out. The most it's already here in the scriptures concerning our heavenly Father, the Most High. Look at this.
Start verse 1?
Yeah.
The book of St. John chapter 9 verse 1. And as Hamashiach Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth.
So this man was blind, could not see from his birth, read.
And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin?
Who did sin? They asked him. The disciples asked him, who did sin, read.
This man?
Wait a minute, this man is born how?
Blind.
Blind. He's blind from birth. So what sin did this man do that he was born blind?
Regeneration.
Listen what it said. Read that again.
Verse 2. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin?
Who did sin? Who transgressed the laws of the Most High? Read.
This man?
This man who was born blind now, read.
Or his parents?
Or his parents, read.
That he was born blind.
That he was born blind. Who did sin? And sin is a transgression of the Most High's law. 1 John 3 and 4. So, verse 3.
Verse 3. Hamashiach Yahushua answered, Neither hath this man sinned, nor his parents.
So it says, neither this man sinned, nor his parents. Read.
But that the works of the Most High should be made manifest in him.
You hear that? That the works of the Most High may be made manifest in him. That the Most High can make him see again. From being born blind. Everybody know this man was born blind, never seen in his life. But the power of the Most High, he say he can make the blind see. But what did the man do?
Regeneration.
Yeah, so that's showing you reincarnation or regeneration right there. But those that have a Sadducee spirit, they won't see that. They didn't believe in the resurrection. It's hard for them to see that. But how could a man sin in his mother's womb? That he was born blind. Who did sin? The man, you can't do that. You be informed in the woman's womb. So how is it that he could sin? He didn't sin. That means some other time that he lived. That he was born blind. Okay. Let's go back to where we was at in Exodus.
The book of Exodus chapter 4 verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, Thus saith the Most High Power, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
That's right. Israel is my son. Tell Pharaoh, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. Read.
And I say unto thee, Let my son go.
Let my son Israel, the Israelites, go. Read.
That he may serve me.
That we may serve the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Read.
And if thou refuse to let him go.
If you refuse to let him go. Read.
Behold, I will slay thy son, even thy firstborn.
So he said, if you refuse to let him go, I'm going to kill your son, even your firstborn. Come on.
And it came to pass by the way in the end that the Most High Hamashiach Yahushua met him and sought to kill him. Then Zipporah took a sharp stone and cut off the foreskin of her son and cast it at his feet and said, surely a bloody husband art thou to me.
Wow, he says, surely a bloody husband art to me. She took a stone and cut off the foreskin of her son, circumcised him. That's what it's talking about. Read.
Verse 26. So he let him go. Then she said, a bloody husband thou art, because of the circumcision.
She got an attitude about it. Bloody husband thou art, because of the circumcision. Read.
And the Most High, Hamashiach Yahushua, said to Aaron, go into the wilderness to meet Moses. And he went and met him in the mountain of the Most High, and kissed him. And Moses told Aaron all the words of the Most High, Hamashiach Yahushua, who had sent him, and all the signs which he had commanded him. And Moses and Aaron went and gathered together all the elders of the children of Israel. And Aaron spake all the words which the Most High, Hamashiach Yahushua, had spoken unto Moses, and did the signs in the sight of the people.
So he did the signs in the sight of the people. Because why? The Jews require a sign. So he laid the rod down and turned into a snake, a serpent, and he put his hand in his bosom, pulled it out, and turned white. Go ahead.
Verse 31. And the people believed. And when they heard that the Most High, Hamashiach Yahushua, had visited the children of Israel, and that he had looked upon their affliction, then they bowed their heads and worshiped.
Yeah, then they bowed their heads and worshiped. When they realized that the Most High had visited the children of Israel, and he had looked upon their affliction that these Egyptians, these so-called Africans, these Hamites were putting upon us, and they bowed their head and worshiped. See? That's another form of worship that we done. We bow our heads and hold our hands out and pray to the Most High. Read.
And afterward, Moses and Aaron went in and told Pharaoh, thus saith the Most High power of Israel, let my people go, that they may hold a feast unto me in the wilderness.
See that? The Most High is serious about it. He say, hey, let my people go, that they may hold a feast in the wilderness. A feast to the Most High in the wilderness. Just before he gave us all the feasts, you see? Go ahead.
And Pharaoh said, who is the Most High power, that I should obey his voice to let Israel go? I know not the Most High power, neither will I let Israel go.
See, I don't know no Most High. I ain't gonna let Israel go. Read.
And they said, the power of the Hebrews,
the power of the Hebrews, read,
have met with us. Let us go, we pray thee, 3 days' journey into the desert, and sacrifice unto the Most High our power, lest he fall upon us with pestilence or with the sword. And the king of Egypt said unto them, wherefore do ye, Moses and Aaron, let the people from their works? Get you into your burdens.
Say, hey man, what you think? I'm gonna let the people from working, doing all the work that they're doing for me? So get you into your burdens. Get out of my face. That's what he told them. Read.
And Pharaoh said, behold, the people of the land now are many, and ye make them rest from their burdens.
He said, hey, Pharaoh said, behold, the people of the land, talking about we the children of Israel, are many. Remember, we was multiplying, having a lot of children, and ye make them rest from their burdens. Go ahead. Remember the Most High said you're going to harden Pharaoh's heart, harden Pharaoh's mind. But go ahead.
The book of Exodus chapter 5, verse 6. And Pharaoh commanded the same day the taskmasters of the people and their officers, saying, ye shall no more give the people straw to make brick, as heretofore. Let them go and gather straw for themselves.
Say, from this point on, you don't give the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, no straw to make their brick. Let them go and gather the straw themselves. Read.
And the tail of the bricks, which they did make heretofore, ye shall lay upon them. Ye shall not diminish aught thereof, for they be idle. Therefore they cry, saying, let us go and sacrifice to our power.
Hear that? So you see how he realized what we're doing? Therefore they cry. It's key right there. Saying, let us go and sacrifice to our power. Say, make it hard. Make this bondage hard on them. Don't diminish nothing. Even though they got to go collect the straw, make sure they do the same production. Bring out the same production of bricks and so forth. Read.
Let their more work be laid upon the men, that they may labor therein, and let them not regard vain words.
That's right. Go ahead.
And the taskmasters of the people went out, and their officers, and they spake to the people, saying, Thus saith Pharaoh, I will not give you straw. Go ye, get you straw where ye can find it. Yet not out of your work shall be diminished.
Dang, that's crazy. Because they was giving them the straw to be able to build all the bricks. It's right there. Now they got to go out and gather it. We got to go out and gather the straw and then still not allow the work to diminish. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 12. So the people were scattered abroad throughout all the land of Egypt to gather stubble instead of straw. And the taskmasters hasted them, saying, Fulfill your works, your daily task, as when there was straw.
See? Bring forth the same amount of production that you were bringing forth before you had to go out and gather your own straw to make these bricks. Go ahead.
And the officers of the children of Israel, which Pharaoh's taskmasters had set over them, were beaten and demanded. Wherefore have ye not fulfilled your task in making brick, both yesterday and today, as heretofore?
Yeah. So these officers of the children of Israel, which Pharaoh taskmasters set over them, were beaten and demanded. Wherefore have ye not fulfilled your task of making brick, both yesterday and today, as heretofore, as you done before? Mind you, they got to go out and get their own straw. They was getting tumbleweeds and whatever, stubble to make the bricks and so forth. But they got beat. The officers of the children of Israel, which Pharaoh's taskmaster had set over them, were beaten. They started beating them and demanded, Wherefore have ye not fulfilled your task in making brick, both yesterday and today, as heretofore, as before? Read.
Verse 15. Then the officers of the children of Israel came and cried unto Pharaoh, saying, Wherefore dealest thou thus with thy servants?
Say, why are you dealing with us like this, man? Why we got to get beat? Read.
There is no straw given unto thy servants. And they say to us, Make brick. And behold, thy servants are beaten. But the fault is in thine own people.
Yeah, he say, hey, we ain't get no straw to make no bricks. And you still want us to continue to make the same production? We got to go out and get the straw to be able to make the brick? I mean, this is wicked. Go ahead.
But he said, Ye are idle.
You're idle. You ain't working enough. Read.
Ye are idle.
You idle. You ain't doing enough work. Read.
Therefore ye say, Let us go and do sacrifice to the Most High Power. Go therefore now and work, for there shall no straw be given you, yet shall ye deliver the tale of bricks.
Yeah, ain't no straw gonna be given you. Go work, slaves. Ain't no straw gonna be given you, and you make sure you make the same amount of bricks that you were making when we gave you the straw. Come on.
And the officers of the children of Israel did see that they were in evil case. After it was said, Ye shall not diminish aught from your bricks of your daily task. And they met Moses and Aaron, who stood in the way as they came forth from Pharaoh. And they said unto him, The Most High look upon you and judge, because you have made our savor to be abhorred in the eyes of Pharaoh and in the eyes of his servants, to put a sword in their hand to slay us.
You hear that? They came to Moses and Aaron and said, Hey man, you went and talk to Pharaoh, and he done made our burden much harder. Behind you talking about you want to go out and have a feast to the Most High in the wilderness. That's Israel, right? Where the Most High fit into this? Right? I mean, read that again. Where the Most High fit into this with Israel? Read
Verse
it again.
21. And they said unto them, The Most High look upon you and judge.
Look upon you and judge. Read.
Because you have made our savor to be abhorred in the eyes of Pharaoh and in the eyes of his servants, to put a sword in their hand to slay us.
Yeah, man. Say the Most High gonna judge you.
Huh.
Most High gonna judge you. Because ye have made our Savior to be abhorred in the eyes of Pharaoh. Our labor to be hated in the eyes of Pharaoh. He hating us. And in the eyes of his servants. They'll put a sword in their hand to kill us. Where the faith at? No faith in this. Read.
Verse 22. And Moses returned unto the Most High, Hamashiach Yahushua, and said, Master, wherefore hast thou so evil entreated this people? Why is it that thou hast sent me?
Why you sent me, man? Why you entreat evil upon this people? Read.
For since I came to Pharaoh to speak in thy name, he hath done evil to this people. Neither hast thou delivered thy people at all.
He said, hey, since I went to Pharaoh, man, to speak to him in your name, Pharaoh has done evil to the Israelites. Neither hast thou delivered thy people at all. Say, we ain't been delivered at all. So you got to understand, man, it's like the Most High have his hand in everything. And all this is to build himself a name. But see, everybody looking at it like Israel, Israel, Israel. But you understand this. Just like for us now, right here, is just starting to build his name up. What did Pharaoh say? I don't know who you're talking about. Who is this Most High? Who is this power you talking about? He's thinking that he's the power. Because he has, you know, the rulership over Egypt and so forth, and have us in captivity and servitude, right? But just like it happened there, it's going to happen again. Get 1 Corinthians 15:24.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 24. Then cometh the end.
Then cometh what?
The end.
The end. So get second Ezra 6 and 9. Then cometh the end. So it's got to be the end of somebody's world. So it says, then cometh the end. 2 Ezra 6 and 9.
The book of 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 9.
Right. So we're bringing this on up to date to our time. Read.
For Esau is the end of the world.
So Esau would have to be right here when it says, then cometh the end. So Esau would have to be ruling at the end of the world that we in now. Read.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Is the beginning of it that followeth. The world to follow that's going to last forever and ever and ever. Back to 1 Corinthians 15:24. Now that we know that Esau, the so-called white man, would have to be ruling at the end of the world, it say, then cometh the end in 1 Corinthians 15:24.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 24. Then cometh the end.
Then cometh the end of Esau world, read.
When he shall have delivered up the kingdom to the Most High, even the Father. When he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power.
He's going to take down all rule and authority and power. All power, rulership, and authority. This is salvation. Power, rulership, and authority. Read.
For he must reign till he have put all enemies under his feet.
So he's going to reign until he put all the enemies, which is nations, as you can read about in Psalms 83rd chapter, under his feet. In subjection to Hamashiach Yahushua, read. To the glory of the Most High, read.
The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death.
The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. You see? No more death for the children of Israel. Read.
Verse 27. For he hath put all things under his feet. But when he saith all things are put under him, it is manifest that he is accepted, which did put all things under him.
Right. So it says, for he hath put all things under his feet. But when he said all things are put under him, under Hamashiach Yahushua, it is manifest that he is accepted, who is the most high power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which did put all things under Hamashiach Yahushua. Read. To rule for 1,000 years. Read.
Verse 28. And when all things shall be subdued unto him, then shall the Son also himself be subject unto him that put all things under him, that the most high power may be all in all.
There it is. Once the Most High put all things under a Mashiach Yahushua, which is his enemies, as it says in verse 25, for he must reign till he have put all his enemies under his feet. Then once, and when all things, verse 28, all things shall be subdued unto him, then shall the Son also himself be subject unto him that put all things under him. Why? That's what this is all about. He that have ears to hear, let him hear. Eyes to see, let him see. That the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob may be all in all. That's what it's all about. The Most High gonna be all in all. You see what I'm saying? That's what this is all about. Because who's talking about the Most High? Nobody. Nobody really talking about the Most High. They might mention his name, whatever, but they ain't really going into the in depth of him. That's why Daniel 7:18.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
So the saints of the Most High are the 12 tribes of Israel when you read Psalms 148:14, verse 27.
Verse 27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
That's why he said, you're going to get rid of death, man. Our kingdom going to last forever. This is what we're working for, to live forever in a righteous world, a righteous kingdom. Read.
And all dominions shall serve and obey him.
That's right. All dominions are going to serve and obey the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob forever and ever and ever. And our Mashiach Yahushua. Go ahead.
Hitherto is the end of the matter.
That's it. It's about Shalom. That's it. That's the end of the matter.